You guys done yet, or you want a hug too?
Yes, 17. Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Dragon Ball Super, people. This is the finale. Dragon Ball Super, episode 131. And, I like to take 5-10 minutes just to talk about, wow, we've come to this far.
Let's dive in.
Does the trust you place in your friends really make you so blind?
Trust in friends? I think you're trying to make me vomit. I don't sense that astounding power from you anymore. Seems to me you've lost your edge. You've had a taste of defeat and now you'll get the full course. Served up by yours truly.
Yes.
I can't believe how incredible those two are.
Come on, Frieza.
My. What's happened to your stoic poker face?
Shut your mouth!
That hard outer shell of strength has been cracked and now you're quite fragile, aren't you? I think you're terrified of being weak and helpless once again.
Ooh. Oh. Stepped on your tail to keep you there.
Let's see how fragile you think I am now!
Ah. Nice.
Yeah,
This
17.
time you'll get more than just a scrap.
Yes.
Wanna bet?
Oh. Slow walk out of smoke. That's his thing. Ooh. Not walking anywhere. Oh. All right, Frieza. End him.
No, this can't be.
Oh, but it is.
They got him. They really did.
No, don't.
They're awesome, that's for sure.
Not too shabby, android. You didn't just slow him down, you brought him to his knees.
If I failed, I knew you'd be here to do the rest. Now go finish the job.
I've earned the trust of a robot. How'd I get so lucky? You no longer have the nerve to look at me, do you? I would have enjoyed watching the expression on your face as I delivered this final blow.
Don't get cocky, dude.
Yeah. I don't think he's done. What?
Kneeling down at your enemy's feet? Is this honestly the way that you want your fight to end? Why would you spend all those years honing your strength, rejecting everything and everyone else just to surrender? No one is stronger than you. Nothing could make me doubt that.
Way to let him have this whole speech, Frieza. Yeah, well, that's what you get for grandstanding.
Keep pushing!
Don't tell me what to do!
Hold on! You can't lose!
Oh my god, Goku.
Yeah, I feel like all his limbs are gonna, his bones are gonna snap.
Sorry about that, you guys. Didn't mean to leave you like that, but I got this.
How the hell are you still
Me and Frieza can take the lead now. You can back us up, 17, okay? The three of us need to do this together to get this done, or our universe is doomed!
So, Goku,
Makes a compelling argument.
once again you will fall!
What do you mean? Pretty sure you were the
you
last one that
fell.
fell. Yeah.
Jiren's focusing an incredible amount of energy now.
Jiren is truly amazing.
You do remember your promise, don't you, Goku? To bring me back to life? Will you keep your word or won't you?
As long as you hold up your end of the bargain and help us win, I'll hold up mine.
That sickening naivete of yours is what I quite despise most of all. But for my own self-interest, I should probably thank you.
You guys done yet, or you want a hug too?
Yes, 17. Cool, but time's up.
I was gonna say, wait.
I got a flashback of Kid Buu or something like that.
So did I!
Yeah.
Frieza and Goku are actually fighting side by side!
Vegeta's brain just broke.
Poor Vegeta. Nice.
Just the drool.
I need you to throw me, Saiyan!
Oh, he did like the Colossus and Wolverine.
Oh god, 17, hang on.
Is he gonna take himself out to get Jiren?
Yeah, he is.
Go, Goku.
Do it! Goku! Frieza!
Yes.
This must be the secret of the seventh universe. The power of trust.
The power of trust. That's the power of trust.
Now 17, just where Vegeta don't fall.
Yeah. Cool, I get my boat. Yes!
Senzu Bean.
Frieza.
Silence. Don't make this worse by thanking me. I need no other gestures.
You call him
as long
Saiyan
as
instead of
you
monkey.
keep your word to me, monkey.
Oh, there we go.
Contestant Jiren is eliminated. The 11th has been defeated.
We thank you. I ignored you during this whole tournament. My ambitions were my only goal.
Yeah.
I know we just barely finished the battle of our lives, but I'm already hungry for the next fight. I feel like we've gotten stronger. Together, I hope to see you again, Jiren.
You won't, dude. I'm being fucking erased.
What an incredible warrior.
Yeah.
Contestant 17, you've prevailed. What will you wish for? Imakitira invinid nogarid dinatinare gimsihiwi. Peas and carrots. I'm here. It is time, 17. Make your wish.
What is he gonna wish for?
He can ask for anything. Yes, anything at all. And he'll get it. What will it be?
Creepy.
All of the universes that have been erased, I want to bring them back.
Say what?
I've got an island of creatures to protect. Can we move this along? Etela Herosta!
What in the? What?
We're alive! We're alive!
My master did it.
You made good on your promise. Thank you, Master.
Let's go train and reach Super Saiyan 3!
Thank you, Gears.
Don't expect me to thank you.
Yes, we even brought you back, Galaxy. And love. Love is back. See you around, Goku.
What's troubling you now? The last thing Goku said was that he hoped we would meet again. I doubt I can build connections with anyone. Jiren, how can someone so strong be such a coward? I watched you try to make good on the faith we had put in you. Was that not the start of something? An actual connection between you and us? I say we should see them again. And the next time we'll win! I agree. Until next time, Goku.
You did it! But you're sure that's okay? What about your wish for your family? You wanted to take that cruise trip, right?
Balma, dude.
I got to rescue all those universes. It would be a pretty jerk move to leave them erased like that.
Thanks for making that choice.
Maybe you're rubbing off on me.
You two are becoming more and more alike.
Can we wrap this up? I'd like you to escort me back to hell now.
What's the big rush?
If staying here means watching you nitwits enjoy your happy ending, I think I'd rather be tortured by singing fairy.
Maybe I should give you your happy ending too.
Whis.
Consider it a little gift from Lord Beerus. He said at the end of the tournament you performed most admirably.
Because I have no intention of changing my wicked ways.
Bino.
I'll just put you down again.
I can't wait to see you try.
That tournament was so much fun!
I was not expecting Android 17 to make such a wish.
Our great Omni Kings predicted this would be the outcome. They believed whichever warrior made it to the end would have enough virtue to show compassion for the other universes.
Wait,
They weren't totally psychopathic.
Yeah.
A selfish wish would have been viewed as a damning indictment, and their majesties would have eliminated all of reality.
Oh.
It was a challenging game of survival for all.
Okay.
So what should we play next?
let's see. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Seventh, your fighting was exemplary. So was your life-saving wish.
Goku, will you come visit us again?
Aw.
Of course I will. Keep it real, Zennies.
And so, at long last, the great tournament of power came to an end. Returned to their daily lives.
Come, I'm ready to go, venturing into the unknown. Fires inside me must be unleashed. People talking nonsense all day. Chin Kun Pan, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction.
Challenges may come.
Hey, fighting's just begun. There's no stopping me from spreading out my wings.
Let's fly high. Concentrate my power.
In the final hour, in the end, I am gonna win. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'm going beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take.
I got no fear.
I think it's clear. Let's kick it up into high gear. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Super. We've got the skills to blow Zeno away.
Boom.
Boom. Hang on.
Ooh, there's more. Frieza.
Frieza Force is back.
The Emperor of this universe is back.
Where's that Ultra Instinct of yours?
I can't do it.
What?
Now I can't repeat it.
Oh, then when I find an even greater power, you're going to be in real trouble. You think I'm ever going to let you get ahead of me again?
Come on, Vegeta, why don't you go royal blue?
We'll never stop getting stronger.
Of course we won't.
This is the journey that will never end. The struggle to push beyond all limits and redefine the meaning of power. New adventures will begin, and Goku and his fellow warriors will be ready. Until then, we bid you farewell.
Very satisfying.
Yep, very, very satisfying. Very, very amazing. When 17 wished them all back, there was a part of me that was like, that's kind of the ending I didn't want. Cause it makes it seem like the whole tournament was pointless. Like there were like really no stakes involved. But I like there at the end that they said that the Omni Kings, like that really was the point of the universe, was like just show that after the fight. So it wasn't them being like sadistic and like wanting to erase these universes. It's like, oh, this is not just a great way for like to entertain us. This is a great way to show why mortals should continue to live. Like, you know, like what like the best part about beings and mortals. So when they gave that explanation and the fact that like, oh, if you wish for anything else, then they just would have erased all of reality. So all the universes that weren't even in the tournament would have gotten eliminated too. I'm like, okay. I was like, then it was like a solve. I'm like, okay, that feels a lot better now knowing all that. And it wasn't just, I mean, yeah, it still gave us like that nice like happy ending and like hits back and like, you know, Kefla's back and
Vegeta's disciple whose name is
and Kaba and Jiren and everything. So I'm like, okay, so it's nice that we get all these characters back and Frieza, nice little end there as well.
That was so nice of Whis.
Yeah, it was.
I was actually sitting here thinking like, wow, Frieza's taking it really well that the one wish was to bring everybody else back instead of make him come back to life. And I even loved his humor. Like, I'd rather go back to hell than watch you all celebrate.
Yeah.
But it wasn't said cruelly. It was said in like, Frieza's humor. So I was like, wow, he's been a really good sport. And so then for Whis to come along and say, for helping out, how about you get your happy ending too? And to find out that Whis has the ability to do that. That was all just, excellent.
And, we've given Top a lot of shit as well. And, talking about how he like abandoned his ideals and like he was all just full of crap at the time with justice and whatnot. And like, it's still true that like, he didn't really understand the concept of what he was like preaching. But I will give him props there at the end. Him like, taking on the Krillin role. And I mean, Jiren was a jerk to him. And like, and when Top got eliminated, it kind of like called him out and made him feel like shit. Like he already felt bad because he lost. And then like Jiren just rubbed salt on the wound, but Top wasn't going to give up on Jiren. One, because he wanted, the universe to win and he didn't want to die. But also then at the end there, when he was just like, kind of, it was like a really good friend, like calling him out on his bullshit. Like, what, dude, like for as strong as you are, why are you such a coward? Like, and yeah, you might be afraid like of a fight, but there's other things that you're afraid of. You're afraid of letting people in. You're afraid of trusting people. And that makes you a coward. And like, that takes strength too. And so I really I just gained a lot more respect for Top in his moments. So I'm glad that they gave that to us.
Yeah, to me, I think it was, and it's going to sound weird to say that in the moment that Top calls Jiren a coward, I believe that's the moment they became actual friends. But to me, that's,
yeah, right.
That's what it was. Like they were no longer coworkers. They were no longer team members kind of blowing smoke up each other's butt to like win a tournament. Like that was kind of the first moment where it felt like they were actually authentically themselves and being able to call each other on bullshit while also respecting each other and actually, dare I say, having affection for each other as well. So like that to me was the moment where I go, oh, now they've really become friends. I think friends sometimes gets thrown around a bit loosely. And I've heard people criticize that. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I think we want human connection, and so we want friends. But there probably aren't many people in your friend orbit that you can actually be totally yourself with, who you can trust for them to call you on your BS and who you can actually hear it from. And to me, like, that's when you've really connected on a friend level, when you can do that.
And also, it just like felt like all the pretense was dropped as well from Top in that moment. And like, you just really saw like, I don't know, like a person, like a real person there instead of just this, I don't know, caricature of justice and everything like that. Like a lot of people have said he's all like the Great Saiyaman. I'm like, but Gohan's not like that all the time. Like he's only like that when he is the persona of the Great Saiyaman. Like whereas like Top was like always like that. But in these, it was just he seemed a little bit more even keel and kind of like that he learned a lot from this tournament as well, and that he wasn't like what he thought was true wasn't, and maybe he wasn't the person that he thought he was, and that he's got a lot of growing to do, and he's just like but still having that, I don't want to say edge to him, but he's like hey, but we're still gonna win at the end next time we fight them. Then he like got back into his persona.
He got back into his persona, but like also the way that I heard more so. I should say the more I saw Jiren receive it than how I heard Top say it. But I think it was probably there a bit for both of them. Was we're going to win next time, because to come to a battle with Goku with anything less than that is disrespecting him. Yeah. Like this is what Goku craves, and this is why they had such a profound respect for each other by the end, was because, it's like what Vegeta learned. You got to go with Goku with everything. Like you can't hold back because you're friends. You got to go 110% because he's going to do that, and that's what he expects. Yeah.
Still at the end, they're like, seconds away from either dying or winning, and Frieza's like, I didn't ask for any help, Android. Like, come on, dude. And then just delaying it forever. I mean, you do not have that much time. Why are you letting him like get a speech from Top? And the arrogance. It's like he was a Bond villain in that moment.
Oh, for sure. I also have to shout out 17 for the moment of like, are you guys gonna hug it out?
Yes.
Like, can we get back to the fight, or do you guys need a moment here?
Hell yeah. Yeah. 17 was absolutely fantastic in this. He had a bunch of great one-liners and also like the heartfelt moments as, you know. And I mean, nice shot there at the end, like before the cutaway of like the mid break or whatever, where it's like, so what are you going to wish for? And he looks and like the look he gave was like sinister. It's like, oh my God, that's the evil android in there.
Yeah. I had that same thought. I was like, oh my God, what does the evil android want? Because I feel like that's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
And my brain was going places like, wait, what does he want? Does he want like an end to humanity? Does he want to roll back the clock? Does he want Goku to die? Like, what's suddenly happening?
Yeah, exactly. They set it up great for the ending. It was very satisfying because, you know, if Frieza or Goku had won, they would have had to wish for Frieza to come back.
Yep.
If Vegeta won, he just would have wished for Universe 6 back, which I think, not wishing for all of them back and just wishing for the 6th back. And who knows, maybe like, you know, if Vegeta had gotten there at the end, he would have wished for them all back. Especially like, you know, after he even said at the end there, Jiren, like, you know, that guy was like a true warrior. So maybe he would have wished for everyone back. We knew he was definitely going to want the 6th back. So it was good that, you know, we had heard, and we even heard 17's wish about, you know, having a boat or whatever. But like I said, like Bulma can get you that, dude. Like everyone else's wish was kind of like dependent on the Dragon Balls. Whereas, well, I mean, I guess not because Whis was able to help out Frieza, but they didn't know that.
It's interesting that if this at its core was a test of virtue rather than strength, that of all of the characters, Vegeta is the only one who made a bargain to bring back another universe. 17 is the only one who did it. Now, we can't say what anyone else would have done, but I think everything that you just outlined about like what we expect they would have done is probably true. So it's just funny to think in sort of like that hindsight of what this really was, that really Vegeta and 17 are potentially our most virtuous characters in this regard.
Well, yeah, and the fact that, I mean, because like the only reason I think Goku wouldn't have wished them back is because he gave his word. And he's like, hey, like this is, you know, I gave you my word. This is about trust. And so,
so he'd do it to be virtuous.
Yeah, exactly.
To be a man of his word.
Yeah, he'd still be virtuous, but just in a different way. Be a man of his word. Not because he wouldn't want the rest of the universes back. I think if he hadn't made that wish to Frieza, he definitely would have, done that. I think that was like the first thing we called is that, oh, I bet Goku wins and he wishes all the universes back.
And the way that he said goodbye to Jiren, you just knew like, if he could, he would.
Yeah, for sure. So, top 5 characters.
Frieza.
Oh, Frieza gets the number 1 spot.
I know. Well, it's in no particular order, but it's how they're coming to mind.
What do you get first?
Frieza, then 17.
Yeah.
Goku, because
Goku. Yeah.
You know, this is like gonna pain me to do, but Brienne for the visceral.
What?
No. There's a reason for it, not for who she is, but for the visceral response that she got out of both of us over
Brienne, okay,
over multiple episodes. They portrayed her so well at being so obnoxious and toxically lovey and positive in that like in that way that gets under your skin and is like rubbing salt in a wound. So like for the effect that she had on me as an audience member,
okay.
I got to give props for the creators and for the voice actor and the character there. So I've done 17, Goku, Frieza, Brienne. How many do I get? 5?
5.
So I got one more. I think it's Vegeta. You know?
I'm surprised you had to think about it that hard.
Well, because he was the first one in my brain, but it's the last spot. And I almost gave it to before the Brienne, but I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I can't just give like only our favorite characters. That's so heavily biased. So I was trying to figure out who else. And so that's how I got to Brienne, because I was like, who didn't we like? And that's where I got there. And so then I was like, okay, I'm still feeling Vegeta. And I was trying to think of, all right, but what about other characters? Were there other characters that were villainous, that made us mad, that made a particularly good move that I should shout out? And the fact is I just got to keep coming back to Vegeta.
Those would pretty much be mine, except for Brienne. I would not have her in my in top 5, despite how much she annoyed us. Yeah, Frieza and 17 just were so much fun in this tournament. I guess this is for we'll do the tournament, and then I'd have a different top 5 for like super overall. Vegeta, he had so many great moments in this one, and just like putting Top in his place and telling Cabba that he's gonna wish him back, and Yeah, so I mean, Vegeta was great. Goku for obvious reasons. And I think Jiren probably I'd have to put him in there just because for giving us these epic fights, and these epic battles, and didn't necessarily like he didn't. There were points where we were very excited when he got eliminated, obviously because our team won and everything like that. He just had a presence throughout the whole time, and even if he wasn't like a character that necessarily invoked a strong feeling of like hate or like towards him, he still just gave us so much in this tournament, as far as just the fights themselves and pushing Goku to his limits. And so those would be my top 5 for the tournament. If it was super overall, it would be Goku, Vegeta, Whis. And then I don't know about the last 2 spots. I mean, I feel like I'd put 17 in there because how much I enjoyed him. I don't know about Frieza. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing is I don't know if I put 17 Frieza in there. If I put it'd be really a lot tougher if I had to do just super overall. So like those last 3 spots I definitely know would be Goku, Vegeta, and Whis. Maybe not in that order, but like those 3 are definitely lock solid. I've enjoyed Whis so much. Such a great character. Yeah. Beerus is good too, but I mean, the last 2 spots would be tough. I don't know.
I feel like Frieza would take one of them. I don't know if I'm just being biased from the tournament. 17, I think I can more confidently say is probably tournament bias. Yeah. Because like he didn't show up until the tournament. So like
exactly. But Frieza was before the tournament because I mean, he did have the true golden form or whatever when he came back and beat him. So Resurrection F or whatever. Yeah. So Frieza probably would be in there. And then the 5th spot, I don't know who. So we got the 2 super movies that we're checking out. And then obviously Dragon Ball Daima. We're going to continue with our Dragon Ball reactions with OG Dragon Ball. We're going to dive into that after we do the 2 super movies. And so thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Dragon Ball Super, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.